punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Pass on one to Jamison Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
19 Charger.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Deputy! Panther 60. Check smash. Check smash. Rig alert. Rig alert. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Cowboy 80.
Richardson on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Check smash. Check smash.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate. There's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. Hawk, Mustang 19. Ready.
Play action with Richardson. Pulls it at the 7th. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal, Detroit.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Vikings. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready? Cougar 19. Steady.
Going left side, Williams with it. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they can be set up with 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Okay, ready?
Hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
Come on, go.
Richardson will do it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions pull that in front further. 13-zip. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
The motion at tight end left. First down throw here from Richardson. Hits his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready?
On first down, it's Gibbs. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Fox now to kick this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Here's Gould on the return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. His first pass falls incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Black 20.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. That's Hill working the sideline. Complete. And he's going to step out a little short of the 10.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. They'll air it out on third. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 21-0 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Hill now from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap here to go. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Goff on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Continuing to move past the 45. The 30. Jahmyr Gibbs. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Goff to the air now. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Tiger.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Big man showing up the yards. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
White 20.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Escapes the pocket. Right side is wheeled in by Warren. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
From a a great throw to a nice round catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
What's that?
Hill. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Heads out on the bootleg. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
3rd and long. It's Richardson. It's in or no. They dropped another one. It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. This one, take it in. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. interception. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Viking.
Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. Oh, the Colts got to it first. And they bring him down to the 12-yard line.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Black 20. What's up?
Out of the gun, give to Hill. Makes the tackle. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down throw from Goff. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 25 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On first down, it's gone. That pass caught by Gould. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on second down. This might be a free play for him. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's first and 10. Running it after the penalty. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
White 20.
Throwing is gone. Fits it through the middle. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
19. Here we go. Set. 19. Charge.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Okay, ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Buffalo 18.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
Richardson on third. Has his man. This is caught by Lovett. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, 18.
To the air on this first down. Richardson. He put everything he had into this one. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it'll be second down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Denver. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Street.
Once more now. It's Richardson. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60. Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Here he goes, third and long. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run for it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
180.
Ralph now to Hill. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
180.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On the ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go! W Lions. Cougar 19. Ready.
Play action with Richardson. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Jermaine Kraft picks it. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
What? 180.
Go right back to Hill. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hold on. Check. Snap. We go to the line. Turbos up.
Hill again. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays. Be creative. Try different things because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
180. Obama.
Shotgun snap here to go. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Black 20.
Now gone. That's it in close. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Rolling again. Here's Goff. Headed out right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Giddens. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, here we go, Brock. Todd Bowles believing in his offense. They're going for 2. Goff's going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball. They know how to finish.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hurt. Come on. Stretch the eagle.
Gibbs now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here's a gift to Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 18, press ball leading.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a race down the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Cut. Like 20. We're good. We're good.
From the gun, gone. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
11.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That one's tipped and intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Ready.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
In motion right, it's to Slaw.
Ready, ready.
First down throw here from Richardson. To the right, he's got to Slaw. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Go. Cougar 19.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Lions put up even more points in a win. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see.
Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
By 20. What's that?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cut. By 20. What's that?
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down.
Black 20. Listen. Man, brick wall. Black 20.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and that's complete inside the 35. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts get it back to within 2 scores. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. He gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Check. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. Rolling into enemy territory. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. First and 10 from the 43.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
Williams fields the pitch. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Dragon 60! 2!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's complete to Sloan. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Ready?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, Lions.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! 70 Timberwolves!
Running it with David Montgomery. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go back to us.
2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
3! Hey! Bronco 80!
Up the gut they go with Williams. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
JT Tuimoloau on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Tag! Viking 18!
So the Lions get the win on the road. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Bronk, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Indy.